With the Copenhagen Summit only days away, eyes are on China, the world's second biggest greenhouse gas emitters, to lead the way. China News speaks with Tongji University environmental scholar Li Fengting about China's position on climate change.
With only days to go until the Copenhagen Summit, the battle between developing and developed countries will play out over who should do what to avert global warming. Li Fengting, Professor of Environment Science and Engineering Institute at Tongji University, said Thursday the summit will hopefully draw a conclusion on a new global framework. However, he stressed the difficulties that lie ahead in terms of emission reduction in developed countries and assistance to developing countries.
On one hand, financial assistance promised by developed countries is few to developing countries. And on the other hand, from historical perspective, developed countries have got through their rapid developing period during 1950s to 1960s, when their emission is higher at that time. Then they should take more responsibilities in historic carbon emission. But it's not a fact.
China said it will cut the amount of carbon the country emits per dollar of GDP, known as carbon intensity, by at least 40% by 2020. China refuses to set any cap on its CO2 emissions. As a developing country, it does not have to under the binding Kyoto Protocol. Li says the levels show China's strong determination and promises on emission reduction.
We have promised a decrease of 40 to 45% by 2020, though it's put forward according to energy cost. China's GDP is increased by 8 to 9% annually. The total amount is actually a big multiplying GDP and energy cost. China has put forward most obvious pace in emission reduction in all developing countries.
The summit starts Monday in Copenhagen and runs for 2 weeks. China News will be following the developments.